Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel once again. This is Kenroy here. Now in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a real life example of how I actually sell things on eBay in order to make a bit of extra cash on the side. Now if you can remember, in one of my previous videos, I actually talked about some side hustles, and one of them were selling online in order to make a profit. Now this is something that many people have thought about doing. To be fair, it's relatively easy. And what it does take is a bit of know-how and actually some time. And of course, just like with property, you know that you've got to know your stuff. It's not just about buying a house, but it's about buying the right house at the right price to be able to then make a profit on it. So in my quest to actually save up as much money as possible, I've actually been using eBay as another stream of income, and I can definitely recommend it. So I hope by the end of this video you would have been encouraged enough to give it a go. Now if you're new to this channel, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do weekly videos. I upload at least once every week, and I hope that my videos that I've been uploading every week will be beneficial to you as an individual, whether it's for educational purposes or simply just to motivate you to get you on track to achieving your goals. So if you're new, please hit that subscribe button and of course like this video. And for all of my subscribers that have been supporting me since day one, I want to say a huge thank you. Continue to support, and I'll continue to try my best to bring you rich content that will be able to enhance your life. So I can't actually remember how I started selling on eBay. However, I know that it was several years ago. Over time, you kind of develop this eye for what would actually sell and be in demand online. But the fundamental things when it comes to selling online is you've got to get an item at such a low value compared to how much you'll be able to sell it for. And this is the same with most investing. You've got to buy low and sell high. And it's no different on eBay. If you get something for free, that's it. That's as cheap as you can get it. And then if you can sell it for £10, £15, £20, whatever it is, you'll be making a profit. Of course, eBay takes their fees, which is around 10 to 15%, PayPal as well. So all in, normally you're paying around 15% to eBay and PayPal. Plus you've got to then think about shipping, whether you're shipping it for free or you'll be charging the customer to ship it. So there's so many different strategies for different things. You've got auctions, which you can have from I think 1 day up to around 7 days. That's also an option when it comes to listing the item, but predominantly I tend to use a straight listing and buy it now. As soon as the customer is happy and purchase it, I'll then ship it to them. Now before I go any further, there's one question that I think many people want to answer, and that is, why would I want to sell anything on eBay? Now my best answer for this question is simply this. eBay is a marketplace, and like with most marketplace, there are people out there that have a demand, and you will simply be fulfilling that demand, and in return you'll be receiving money. Now perhaps you have a goal in mind. Perhaps you're working hard and you're trying to save for your first house, or perhaps you've got some extension on your property that you're thinking of doing in order to add value and to add space to your home. Maybe you've got a holiday that you want to go on with the family. Maybe not right now in this pandemic, but you get the gist. The reality is that all of these things that I've just mentioned actually come at a cost. Now selling online on eBay is a great way for you to make an extra bit of cash on the side. And when you couple that with a normal 9 to 5, or perhaps you own your own business, this is something that you can do in quite a passive manner. Now I've got a full-time job and I do sell stuff online on eBay. Now I'm not going to pretend as if I've got a huge catalog of stuff that I do sell online. However, whenever I find a product that I think will be of value and the demand is right. Another reason why eBay is so powerful is that you can actually sell used items. In other words, things that you no longer need in your house, you can put them on eBay and sell them on to someone who will benefit from them. And normally we'll just be chucking things in the bin, and you know what it's like. They're going to end up in the landfill. And a lot of times that's the best case scenario. Now I won't show you step by step how to sign up for an eBay account, how to sign up for a PayPal account, because to be honest, these things are pretty straightforward. And chances are, if you bought something on eBay before, you've already got an account. So what I'll actually be showing you is just the process of how to list an item, whether it's old clothes that you no longer need. It could be electronics, you know, when you've got a mobile phone upgrade and you no longer need your old phone. Whenever there is a demand, if you can fill that gap, I 100% guarantee that there is some profit in there for you. There's other websites such as Etsy and so on which you can sell items on, but today we're just focusing on eBay. Now before I show you the item that I'll be listing today, I think it's also crucial for you to realize that just like with all investment, your capital is at risk, guys. You know, you can get some dodgy people out there who may lie and say they didn't receive the item, or the item arrived damaged, or the item could genuinely just get lost in transit. If something is very valuable, you know, don't be afraid to miss out on a bit of profit to insure that item, because you know you don't want to risk losing something that's worth 200, 300, 400 pounds you know, in transit. So I would start off with something that's, you know, not so expensive, so if things go wrong, at least it would have been you know, having a go, getting that experience before working your way up to the more valuable things. So once you've registered and you figured out what you're selling, whether it's going to be free shipping or whether it's going to be a buy it now or an auction item, and you're all set and you've listed it, all you then have to do is go about your business and wait. So one of the biggest questions that people normally ask is, where do they then find items to sell online? And I kind of alluded to that already. You can sell almost anything on eBay as long as it's not prohibited. Things around your house, so a lot of time you've got like old trainers, you know, clothing, maybe old gadgets and stuff that literally just there gathering dust. I say this to people all the time, you know, don't let it just sit there. If you're not using it, you know, what's the point of keeping it? As long as it's something that you can post and is not too heavy, it's not going to cost the earth, then why not sell it to somebody else that will, you know, put it to better use? I'm a huge fan of Lego. I've been for a very long time, and I found out years ago that there is a niche market for Lego. I used to sell tons of Lego, especially around Christmas time, Q4, the holiday season. I would buy Lego as cheap as I could find it, and then try to sell it at a higher price where possible. I'd find rare pieces which people were selling, and then I would just sell it on to people who were looking to add them to their collection. So you know, there's great ways to do this. Now there's more platforms where you can actually buy on somewhere like Facebook Marketplace, and you can buy an item on there for a tenner. True value might be 20 to 25 pounds, and then you can sell it and make yourself a profit. So I've even bought things on eBay and then later sold it back on eBay, which is just absolutely crazy, but it just gives you an idea. It's all to do with supply and demand. Now this brings me to today's item that I will be listing. So I'll be listing today a Google Nest Mini. Now this is a smart speaker. I don't know if you can see it on the camera here. This is a smart speaker that's made by Google. I've actually got the bigger version of this, which is really good. I do recommend it. The sound is terrific, and I've heard, you know, based on review, this is the 2nd generation model, and I've heard based on the reviews that this is a really capable smart speaker. So you simply talk to it and you say those words. I won't say it because I don't want to trigger yours if you've got one. So this normally retails for £30, I think. I could be wrong. Between 30 and 50 pounds. Somewhere around that region. Now, like I said, this goes for between 30 and 50 pounds depending on the market and, you know, how much demand there is for it. Now, how much do you actually think I paid for this? I'll be interested to know what you think. So pause the video now, write it in the comments below. How much do you think I actually picked this up for? I actually got this on, where did I get this? I think it was Facebook Marketplace. Somebody locally in my area, when I was searching for a larger version of this, the one that I've got now, which I didn't buy for full price. I rarely buy anything for full price, but that's for another story. So I was searching for the bigger version of this and I saw this pop up. Didn't want the small one, but I couldn't resist because of how cheap relatively it was. So I'll probably try and do a little follow-up video when this item sells. Now it could be 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It doesn't really matter to me. It's an investment. And the good thing is I just know that once it sells, I'm going to be in profit. So when that does happen, I'll try to do a little video just to show you the process of packaging this item and sending it to the customer. So I'm going to jump to the computer now, guys, just to show you how I actually list an item People do it in different ways, but I'll show you how I do it to try and maximize my sales on eBay. So all you need to do once you reach on your landing page is to go to create a single listing. So once I've hit this landing page, you can now give a description of what the item looks like, either by the name, or if you have the barcode, you can actually type the barcode in and hopefully it will be able to find the product. But oftentimes when eBay is not able to find the product that you're looking for, the closest thing you can actually do is just to try and select the category that the item is from, and then let your descriptions and all of the sub descriptions be the identifying characters that you'll actually need. So when customers start searching, your item will pop up in the right categories. So let's just put in let's put in the Nest Mini speaker Sky. I think the color is called Sky, so with any luck we might sort of get that to come up. So once I've come through here, it's not finding the specific one that I'm looking for. However, I can see that the second generation ones are available. So I'm just going to select this coral one and use this one as a product. But of course I'm going to be changing a lot of the information on there to match the description, such as that stock photo. Now my top tip is to never use a stock photos. It's always best for you to actually use your own photos that you've taken of the item, so the customer will actually see exactly what the item looks like. And as you can see, you've got this little detail indicator. The more information you add is the higher this little bar goes up, which will then make it your item will actually turn up on a lot more search results, which is really good. So like I said, I try my best not to use the stock photos, plus this is the wrong one anyway, so I'm just going to be removing that one. So I've taken a few photos, have them on my desktop here, and I'll basically be selecting a number of them to add to this list. The good thing about eBay is you've got, I think, a maximum of 12 photos for free to upload, so you can do quite a wide range of different shots, and the customers tend to like this to see what the actual product looks like. So yeah, when it comes to listing, you simply just jot down the information. I like to break it up. There's a few advanced settings that you can do to make things centered. Pretty straightforward. Google Nest Mini second generation sky blue. Let's put that in bold. And again, sometimes less is more. I'll make this a bit bigger so that it can stand out more, because there's only a limited amount of text that I'm putting on here. And also I'll change this to around 18. So once I'm happy with the description, all is left is for me to put the price. So I'm going to put $39.99. I'll also allow for best offers. So if somebody wants to give me an offer, say £37, knock £3 off, I might accept that, or we can haggle a bit. Most of this information here is something that you should have already filled in, such as your PayPal account and so on. You got 14-day return, which is a standard. I've got all my pricings here selected already. A person can actually pay for shipping if they'd like, which is something that you can set up. But I normally offer free shipping with Hermes, which is something that you can do through the eBay platform. And then once I'm happy with that, the only thing left to do is to just make sure everything is fine. I won't go into all these other promotional stuff. Is to list item with displayed fees. Once it's sold, you can then come back in and ship that item. So let's just have a look to see what the final product looks like. But there you go, my Google Nest Mini 2nd generation smart speaker in sky blue. And you want your pictures to be nice and clear. All the relevant information in the subcategories that I filled out will turn up here, and that's the description. Whenever it sells, the money will go to my PayPal account, and that will go towards my savings. And yeah, so this is your side hustle, guys, selling on eBay. If you haven't done it before, now is the opportunity to do so. I can highly recommend it. Okay guys, it's a wrap. We're all done and dusted. Hopefully this video would have been very educational for you, and you would have learned something in regards to how to sell on eBay to make a profit. Now, I do things on a smaller scale. There are people out there who dedicate their time and their life to actually being a proper reseller on eBay. Now, there's this couple that I've followed on eBay for absolute years. You know, they do great content about selling on eBay. They show weekly vlogs and sales report on what sort of items they sell on eBay. So I'll put a link to their channel down below. Do check them out. I think this channel, is called Nick and Andrea. I'll put the link in the description below. They're really good. Look at some of their older videos where they show you step by step how they list items, and they actually do it full time. They make an income from it, and I just think it's amazing. I hope that this video today has been beneficial to you. If you do have any questions about anything that I've covered, if you want me to do a follow-up video, whatever it is, you know, put it in the comments below, guys. I'll be happy to look into it. And you know, as always, just thank you so much for all your support. Keep on striving, keep on working towards your goals. And like I said, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Share this video with a friend or somebody that you know it could benefit. Once again, you guys have been terrific. This is Ken Roy saying thank you so much, and I'll see you when you see me. Take care, guys.